All right, what I'm doing here is I'm making the jambs for these windows. That'll come out, it'll be miter, the wall will miter into it. So there'll be no trim. So I've got all the windows to do and the doors. Before I can start on doing the walls, I need to get all this taken care of. So that's what I'm doing right now. What I've done already is I ran it through a table saw and put a 45 on these boards. Now I just got to rip them to width, and that changes with each window, style window, whatever, door. I didn't film that because it's just passing boards through the table saw. I will have to put another board in here, but I can do that later on. I'm just trying to get these so that I can put the walls in. Same thing with these windows here. I'll put another board in here, and that will seal things up even better. I have this pinned in place, I'll go back through and slide shims in here and nail it more so it's more solid. Then when the styrofoam gets sprayed in there, it's really not going anywhere. When you shim something like this, put your shims in and nail through them. That way when you go to cut them off, they're secured. Makes it a lot easier. If you want to make shims on a chop saw, put it at a slight angle. This is like 4 degrees. Then you can take and cut that, put it up against the fence so you can safely cut it. With the other side being square, you flip the board over and you get another angle. Just keep flipping it.
You want to just come?
What we got here is places where the steel plates are covering up the wire, like this here, and these down here. So I'm going to use the router to route out the back so that it fits flat to the wall. Otherwise I have trouble with it rocking. Doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be so that it doesn't rock on the wall. what I'm doing here, the kitchen cabinets are going to start right here. So rather than waste a whole bunch of wood underneath these cabinets, I got some scrap sheetrock, and if I have to buy a couple of sheets, it's no big deal. I'm going to sheetrock behind there to cover up the foam. And then the cabinets will go against this. So this is where the edge of the cabinet's going to go. It's just a lot of wood to waste underneath there. There is a place where the refrigerator goes, I'll have to do behind that, but other than that, I can for $20 I can do this all in sheetrock. The cutout I made with the router to go around all this metal. close. That might go in now.
That's the beater board?
Right now. I got my own hand.
Right? I feel like it's being held out.
Because it's helping hold the heat. I'm putting insulation in the walls. This is rock wool, this is regular insulation. I had a little bit of this left over, so I'm using it. Just for sound reasons. Just to help soundproof the house. When you have an all wooden house, it tends to get a little noisy, so you soundproof it where you can. Mrs. W's gathering up rocks for her next stone wall. Which will be right down through here. Heading straight down like that. She's got quite a pile so far. might have to move closer.
And how am I supposed to do that? Like this maybe? Alright, maybe it'll stay. I think that one fit pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't want this one's off.
This edge, just
It's gonna go or not?
it's an eighth of an inch.
Huh?
It's an eighth of an inch. If you want more, you can have it.
This has gotta come out so that this can go in. Now.
You're not gonna want.
I ain't gonna worry about it now.
Banging it.
what I did on the back side of these doors, I put a little strip here because the nature of these hangers would keep a space in here. So by putting a little strip on the back, makes the door look heavier, and it closes up that space for a little more privacy. You can see same thing here. Now these doors, once the floor goes in, they will have a track thing down at the bottom that will keep them from doing this. But until I put the floor in, I can't do that yet. What I'm doing is getting these doors all hung so that Mrs. W can put a coat of finish on them, and then I can hang them for the final time. It'll be stops on there so that you can't just push the door off the frame. They go up on the track. But I don't want to do that until she puts the finish on them. So she wanted me to hang them so all the holes are drilled and all that stuff is done. And so I don't have to, she doesn't have to worry about that later on. She can always take the hinges off, the rollers off if she wants to. What I did on that joint is I cut that miter on the original board over to the left, the wrong direction, which made it very difficult to get that in there up around that beam because it had to go behind that. So I had to prop that board out, as you probably noticed, and then slide the board in and then go back. It was a pain in the neck, but it worked. I got it done. want to keep those joints tight going up against them beams, especially because that's help holding them beams. You say, well, how can 3/4 hold beam up? Well, the fact is it can't really go anyplace. It can't go down. It's facing all that wood underneath it, and it can't slide one way or another. So yeah, it's helping a lot to hold that beam up. Not that I think it needs it, because the bolts from upstairs, lags from upstairs are doing it. But you know, there was some people that questioned whether that's going to hold it, and there's no way that beam can come down with that thing sitting on there like that. So I have full confidence that there's no problems with these beams whatsoever. Okay, I think I'm going to end this video here. It's getting pretty long. I still have a fair amount to do to get this room done. But I'm gonna leave it here. Now the spaces that I left out here, that's where cabinets are going to go. And I didn't see any sense of wasting wood. I'm not sure I even have enough wood to do everything, so I don't want to waste any. This section here that goes down, there's going to be a stove over here, the refrigerator over here, with a cabinet between them. So just in case you pull the stove out or the refrigerator, I wanted wood behind it. We have this wall. This wall is now done, as well as this wall and this wall and that wall. So we have a lot done here. I got the doors on. Mrs. W was coating the doors, because once they're up, you can't get to everything. So she was coating them first. I'm going to hang this door again here, but you get the idea with the doors. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this video here. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, there I rehung the third door. So now all three of them are on. I still have to put the stops on so that they don't go too far one direction or another. And also, once the floor is down, I can put the guide on so that they don't do this. But I can't do that until the floor is down.